Hello everyone, and welcome to my review of FF8 or Final Fantasy 8. It was worse than I remember, and it's probably the draw system that pisses me off the most. I complained a lot about a lot of the game mechanics so far. The ending's fine. Time compression and shit like that. Thank you very much, Brunier, for the resubscription for 14 months, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, so the combat system wasn't bad. I liked the combat, didn't like the draw system. Really could have gotten rid of the draw system, and it probably would have been a much better game. They never really expanded on the whole Guardian forces making you lose your memory. They never really expanded on that at all. That was like a lost cause. They said it in passing a couple of times, and that was it. Yeah. I don't know what I think of that storyline. It felt... I don't know. I'm trying to remember it completely. It didn't feel... Well, it did feel rushed. Sort of. At points. Maybe mostly because I rushed it, but... Like... So you go from being a seed in Balam Garden, and then you go to this place where you attack, where you help defend a thing, and then you go collect the princess, and then you go to Galbadia, and then Galbadia gets a sorceress, and then you have to fight the sorceress, and then it spirals out of control from there. And then it turns into multiple sorceresses, and then it turns into time compression. And time compression is an interesting thing. It can be done very poorly, or it can be done very well. How does this storyline compare to Final Fantasy 12 for me? I probably prefer over 12. I really didn't like 12's storyline all that much. Yeah. So far, my favorite storyline is... Fuck. What is my favorite? 9? Yeah, probably 9. I thoroughly enjoyed 15's storyline, actually, too. Thoroughly enjoyed 15's storyline. 10 I like as well. Yeah, I don't... I would rate this higher up in the rank than 12. But it comes after all the big ones that I think so far. So I think I've stated my top one so far. My top one's FF10. Like, out of the ones I've replayed, 10 is still my favourite. And then it's probably 15, and then it's probably 9. Then it's probably this. Because I can't really say anything's better than, like, any of the other ones are better than this. 13's just shit. 12 I didn't like as much. 13 Lightning Returns, no. 13-2's fine. Is it better than... No, it's not better than 12. And this is better than 12. So yeah, it's not... It's middle. Middle of the ground for me. The graphics for its day were pretty good. I don't think they were as good as FF9. I know 9 was made a couple of years later. I actually think FF7 had better graphics as well at points in the game. But we'll have to go back to FF7 and actually look at the graphics properly. Yeah. What else? Gameplay it's a turn-based strategy. It's a turn-based RPG. It's fine. It's again the draw system that isn't needed. I fucking hate the drops. I fucking hate the draw system. The GS system. I don't know. I quite like the junction system, but it's like a worse version of the materia system, I would say. So it's definitely a worse version than the materia system. And then, what else? Combat's combat. It's long enough to me. Like it's a Final Fantasy game. It's like between 30 and 40 hours. That's a Final Fantasy game. That's what I expect. That's if it's any shorter than 30 hours, it feels kind of meh. If it's any longer than 50 hours, it feels kind of long. But you can get a really good game that's less than so. For example, Final Fantasy 15. If you didn't do any of the story, like any of these side quests, that game you could probably finish within 10 to 20 hours. Much shorter than this. But it's still better than this. Yeah, I definitely really rate this lower than those. I don't even remember what I rated those, but I probably rate this about 7, 6.5, 7 out of 10. If I was to give it a rating. Yeah. Okay. I think that's me. Done Final Fantasy 8 now. The next Final Fantasy we're going on to is my personal favourite. Before I redid all these. And we'll see if it still is my personal favourite. And we'll see. Yeah. Thank you everyone for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Hope you'll have fun. And I'll see you in the next episode. The next time. Or the next Final Fantasy game. Thank you and bye bye.